Man, oh man, Wardell Stephen Curry II, the all-time leader in three-pointers made at last. After a slight delay last year, at the beginning of last year when everyone thought, he was going to be exposed, when Damian Lillard made comments, about Stephen Curry being, not being used to, receiving double teams or triple teams and that made it sound as if, his whole career he had, relied on having three All Stars to get off, to be effective. And he took that personally, as they do say. But over the last 2 years, man, what this guy has done, night in and night out, getting triple teamed, double teamed, making his teammates better, you know, rehabilitating, the project of Andrew Wiggins, who everyone said was a bust after the first 6 years in a very disruptive situation in Minnesota. And empowering his teammates. Jordan Poole now, who's thriving. Having worked with Steph Curry over the offseason and seeing such a great on and off the court. Draymond Green, who looked like a absolute no show in the season Steph Curry got injured in 1920. All of a sudden looks like the defensive player of the year, Draymond. And this is all without Clay, by the way. So, and KD, who's gone. And so that it's definitely put to bed, all the, rumors about Steph Curry, being part of a system, system reliable. And this was a popular opinion league-wide and amongst, popular media and amongst popular, veterans in the NBA. He's put to bed all those, remarks and all those doubts, and he's, over the last 2 years specifically, I think this is the most, at 33 and 34 years of age, he's arguably, at his best. We've never seen Stephen Curry, this, dominant. I think this even, arguably, could be said statistically. He's better than he was in his unanimous MVP season. And if you're better in your unanimous MVP season, that says a lot. The level he's playing at right now. He's taking his 3-pointers, like to even another level. He's scoring. If you look at the size he's put on now, he's arguably a way better player, and he's definitely entered the two-way player conversation at this moment in time. He's one of the leaders in defensive, plus minus, and defensive box plus minus, defensive RPM, defensive win shares. He's very high in a lot of the defensive categories, and that's obviously partly due to Jeremy, but also his ability now to stick, opposing point guards effectively and not be, sought out as a mismatch, which to be honest, in all essence, was pretty overrated as well, because he played on a team where he was getting targeted, but that was because he played on a team with great defenders. So, but now he's gone, he's gone on to become even a, more than capable, like borderline, a very elite, competent defender. So now, where he's effective both ways and is able to hold his position and score 30 a night, which is a very rare, breed of players right now. And to be fair, if you look league-wide, not too many are doing that. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, they're mostly big men, but guards, they're not really, So yeah, that was a narrative that he's put to bed. And he's after passing Ray Allen last night, it's just like, it just leaves the question to be asked. Is he the Wilt Chamberlain? Honestly, Wilt Chamberlain of this era. Like his numbers arguably would never be broken. He's by far the greatest shooter of all time, and that right now is a slight. He's one of the greatest scorers of all time. And that's a debate that doesn't get talked about enough, or his name doesn't get mentioned in that category enough to where now you have people putting out disqualifiers saying, oh, he's not a point guard, or he's not a, or he's a great shooter, but they tend to overlook his playmaking, the playmaking aspects of his game, to how he allows Draymond Green, he empowers Draymond Green, to be the facilitator, or to make decisions by using his leverage as a floor spacer, to where he has to be guarded at half court. So Draymond Green has a 3-on-4 and has complete space to operate, and it only takes a competent, decision maker to feed off of that and to look like a great playmaker. But if Steph Curry wanted to, he could play the point guard role, but he's aware that the team works well this way. And that just adds to his greatness, as one of the greatest players to ever play this game, And that's the reason why, after breaking the 3-point record, the sky is going to be the limit, He, like right now, after passing Ray Allen, like who knows, like what's going to happen next, He's 34 years of age, You know, he has a long way to go. You know, I believe he can play until he's 38, 39 at an elite level. You know, he's going to climb the ranks in all types of different numbers. You know, in the scoring list, the 3 pointers made is going to be like, you know, at like 5,000, 6,000. Who knows what's going to happen? You know, how many chips are they going to win? How many titles are they going to win? And especially with the young core they have right now, with Jordan Poole coming up next, with James Wiseman, Jonathan Kuminga, you know, Moses Moody, the draft capital they have, and Andrew Wiggins at 26, who's, you know, peaking and, you know, like looks like he's fulfilling his potential as a two-way wing. And you have a load of other players, you know, Gary Payton II, you know, a load of veterans, and they've been able to, he's been able to, you know, use his ability as a floor spacer to, you know, put guys in positions to where they're playing their best basketball, you know, and they're willing to play with him. And, you know, so the future's looking very bright for Stephen Curry, you know, especially after this, and the sky's the limit, you know. But yeah, overall, just like, you know, Stephen Curry, you know, what we're witnessing right now is absolutely, like, we will never see this ever again. You know, this is next level stuff, and the future's looking bright for the Golden State Warriors and Warden Stephen Curry, man. But yeah, just wanted to give this man his flowers, man. He needs them while he's here, man, because what we're witnessing right now is greatness. You know, it's like out of this world. You know, it's out of this world, and I don't think it will be seen again. But yeah.